Welcome back to another episode of 2 Minute Tuesdays here with Executive Vice President Sean King at 5210. And today we're going to dig into operations a little bit more and talk about what drives NOI at the park level. So how do we do that at 5210? How do we increase profitability at the parks?
Well, you heard me talk earlier about empowering community managers. One of the ways that we do that is we make sure that they are involved in the financial performance of their business. They're on the ground every day. They know what the residents want. If we're going to build a scalable business, it's important that we have entrepreneurs, the entrepreneurial mindset for our community managers. And so that started with training on P&L variance reports, and that's something that they complete every month. That's an internal document. It's not something we share, but it allows us to really get a look of what's going on. So it starts there. From there, it's a lot of things. I mean, it's your standard rent increases, your market rate increases, there's expense savings. You know, one of the things that's great about 5210 is we're able to aggregate our communities together with certain vendors to realize more savings. And so that's one thing that investors don't get to participate in if they're doing something in a one-off. These communities are part of a larger portfolio and we can leverage that size.
What types of changes do you see coming in the future where we will start to enable those park managers to be involved even more with driving profitability at the park level?
I think as their understanding of the business increases, you'll see that start to open up more. When I think about things that we're going to be focusing on in the near future to drive NOI, there's some large projects that are out there. Some things like telecommunication agreements, national waste agreements, utility agreements. So there's all these different things that we have access to that we'll be doing at a portfolio level to drive NOI for all of our investors. Outside of that, it's just getting more disciplined on expense control, more visibility into the business, and us continuing to provide that visibility to the community managers so they can react quickly.
It's amazing. While we've been in place for 10 years, we're now shifting into a large operator space, and bringing somebody like yourself with your experience on board is really allowing us to take advantage of things that we haven't in the past. So excited to see what the years to come will bring for not only 5210, but our investors. So thank you again, Sean, for joining us today. And to the audience, as always, be sure to join us again next Tuesday for another great episode of 2 Minute Tuesdays.